Hello, Sagittarius. You are with Alison, and this is Healing Dove Tarot. Today, we're going to have a look at the love energy surrounding you from the 2nd to the 9th of September. Now, Sagittarius, we do have a full moon in the sign of Virgo on the 9th of September. So, for you, what that means is it's going to be a huge focus on organization, sorting out your life, I guess, so to say. Virgo is technically a sign that's very analytical. They're very process driven. Sometimes you could even mistake them for being an air sign because they're so up in their heads. But the plus side of that is that coming into fall, depending on where you are in the States or overseas, and for the Southern Hemisphere coming into spring, it's all about taking a fresh approach and cleaning out house, okay? But let's get started with your love reading because there's a lot here. So at the bottom of the deck, we do come in with the 10 of Wands. Now, the 10 of Wands is speaking all about, carrying a heavy burden or a heavy load when it comes to love. I just think the energy this week is exactly like I said. It's about releasing all this kind of stuff that's going on. This is a love reading, but it talks about all the other factors that have a play in your life. Okay, so work, family, friends, finances, all the other things that have an impact on your intimate relationships. And I feel like you will end this cycle when it comes to the new moon. It's going to be a little bit of a challenging week though, I must say, and this is a general reading. So if it doesn't connect with you, then it's not for you this week. Please do watch your rising sign, even maybe your Venus sign. But what I will say is that there is a message here for someone. Okay, so we start off the week Sunday into Monday with the Devil in the reverse and the 6 of Wands. So the Devil speaks about the sign of Capricorn, and in terms of signs for singles, I do have Capricorn, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio. Okay, now it does represent the sign of Capricorn, but in the reverse it speaks about in the upright it speaks about as an energy addictions, feeling restrained, bound, tied. And for me, that's a higher vibration of this kind of energy, right? Feeling burdened. But the fact that it's in the reverse is actually a good thing. It's showing me that you're coming out of this feeling. You're untying yourself from things that no longer serve you. You're letting go of restrictions. For some of you, it could mean that you've been battling addictions and you're finally letting that go. For others of you, it's more about leaving toxic relationships behind. Now, it is coupled with the 6 of Wands, but the 6 of Wands is in the reverse. So it's showing me the victory is coming for you, but it's not quite here yet. If it was in the upright, it would be showing me that you're completely done with this energy, right? You've learnt your lesson, you've moved on. But the fact that it's in the reverse is showing me that that's still coming for you, which is not a bad thing. I think there's truth in this that makes it a bit more genuine, right? Because how can we have this as our overarching enemy and then energy, and then start the week, straight away cleared of it all? It takes time. It takes time for energies to shift. We've just had the Pisces full moon that came through and was showing us things that were hidden. And now we're becoming aware of those things and releasing ourselves. So I think by the time we get to the new moon, we'll see this turned upright and you'll feel victorious in which way you're going in terms of your love life and your commitments. Now, and that's for singles and couples, right? The same message applies. Now, we do have the 4 of Pentacles coupled with the Empress as we get through the midweek. So already you can see this energy shifting, right? The 4 of Pentacles speaks about foundation, building the foundation, and the Empress speaks about abundance and fertility. So you could be trying to plan to have a family. This is planning for a family, okay? If you're in a couple and that's something that you're looking for, I do see that as planning to have a family. Or you could be actually just looking at your stability and wanting something a little bit more concrete, wanting to bring in abundance and happiness and joy into your relationships. And ultimately, who doesn't want that, okay? You are transforming though. You're transforming from this kind of burdened energy. So we've got death here in the reverse. We'll have that in the upright when it comes to the new moon. And then you'll be able to see things clearly, right? So you have the Ace of Swords coupled with the 2 of Wands. So you're going to be able to see exactly what path you want to take. Now, look, this is a love reading, but I do want to call it out. 2 of Wands does speak about travel. There could be an opportunity for you to travel and you could get clarity whilst you're away, coming towards the weekend. If you're not traveling, it's more just about thinking about what you actually want in terms of love. Now, the overarching energy for your reading as you go into the next week is the Emperor. So this is very much feeling certain, on top of yourself. This is someone who knows who they are. They don't need to double guess who they are. They don't need to double check. They don't need to ask for permission. They know where they are. They know where they're going. And I see that coming for you. Like, you know, this is a card of victory, of fame. It's still here. In the reverse, it still has the same meanings, but it's just not, it's not quite there for you. I really do see, though, coming into this new week, that you will be feeling like that. You'll be feeling victorious. You'll be having more clarity around exactly what path it is that you want to take. Do I want to remain single? Do I want to commit to this person? Do I want to build the foundation that I know I can build there? And it could also be about just furthering committing, if you're in a committed partnership, furthering committing to your partner, you know, actually being grateful and giving them gratitude for all that they do for you. And sometimes that's just simple in itself. All right, let's have a look at additional guidance for singles. So single Sagittarius, please show me what are the additional messages. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me one card for my singles. Oh, there it is. Rest and reconsider. Yeah. I very much see that for this week. Couples. Oh, wow, that came out fast. Happy, happy. Yeah, beautiful. Really nice energies, couples. Okay, 9 of Swords. Okay. Sorry, 9 of Wands. My apologies. I get confused with this deck. Rest and reconsider. So the keywords are fatigue, perseverance, strength, and recharge. Sometimes the struggle to create and maintain harmonious and fulfilling relationships just seems like too much work. You put forth your best effort and give more than your share, but you find that there are still issues to be dealt with. And that's true this week. I can see that. That's what this card means in the reverse, right? Issues that you're coming out of. That's why you've got the 10 of Wands coming into it, because you're trying to deal with all these challenges. You're tired and at times just want to give up. The message of this card is to persevere. You may have been disappointed or hurt in the past. Know, however, that those past sorrows have made you stronger, even though you don't feel that way at the moment. Okay. So just talking about accepting your past for what it is. You're finally going to transform and let go of these burdens. You do have the Death card here. So transformation for you singles is coming, and you will be able to attract new love once you kind of do the healing that you need to do at the moment. Couples, 26, happy, happy. Happy, happy. Okay. So the essential meanings are joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. And the relationship message says, there are moments in a relationship when you just feel good about whom you're with, and you know that your heart is open to befriend, to love, to care for another without wanting anything in return. And that's true love, isn't it? When you give without expecting anything in return. This is the kind of happy that you just want to share. The appearance of this card in a reading tells you that joy and contentment are here now, not somewhere else or off in the future. The grass is greenest right where you stand. Be grateful and delight in your relationship. And if you're seeking one, be happy now, as happiness attracts more of it, like bees to honey. There you go, my lovely Sagittarius watchers. For couples, gorgeous week. You're reconnecting. You're feeling like at home. Happiness is all around you. For singles, you know, you're really reconsidering what it is that you want in a relationship. You're letting go of your burdens. And I really feel by the time it comes to this new moon, you're going to see a transformation. All right. If you like this video, please hit the like. It helps the channel more than you know. And I'll be back with you next week to do the weekly updates. Thanks. Take care.